Good morning, Eric the Conqueror. Facebook.com/Eric the Conqueror or YouTube.com/user/the Sandman047. It's it's morning. I just got up, and uh, I've been having some vivid ass dreams lately, and no, 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 I can't. What do you mean? I have to do a bunch of stuff and I have to make lunch for school. No, I can't go. Yeah, sorry about that. And it's about 10 o'clock. It's Thursday, October 10th, 2013, and I had the I just had a mind fuck of a dream, and it was just crazy. Like, there's a couple things I was gonna talk about, but all of that has been forgotten now. And I don't know if I'm mumbling, but I love to lay in bed for a while and just have a couple of thoughts. And lately, a couple of my vivid dreams have been preludes to what I've experienced. A couple of months ago, I had a I had the most vivid dream I've ever had, and it was like I was in this big ass mansion, and the mansion had all these geometric shapes in it, and I was just wandering around, and it had the if you've ever seen Inception, do you remember that staircase, the paradox staircase, the one where as you go up it, you're actually going down it, and then you're going back up again, and it's just an endless staircase, and it's a loop, and it was it was mind fucking, it just mind fucked me to the max, and it was huge, and it looked like you know how they always talk about these ancient people, and all these people always talk about these conspiracy theories, and they talk about how this thing is they talk about how people were 10 feet tall and shit. This mansion was built for giants, essentially. I had to crawl up the staircases, and I felt like a little baby in this giant fucking mansion, and it was 30 floors. It was just fucking, it was crazy, and there were women everywhere, and there were these huge beds everywhere. Yeah, there were men too, but there were a lot of women. The ratio was about 1 to 30. I saw 2 other men there at most, and I saw about a couple hundred women. So I guess the ratio wasn't 1 to 30. It was I don't know. I saw women I knew, and I don't know. It was just crazy. That was just a mindfuck dream, and yeah. So yesterday I had a dream about I was hanging out in my old neighborhood, and I saw this I saw this aspiration, and I followed it, and then you know and then as I got closer and closer, she solidified, and she kept on looking back and gesturing for me to follow, and then once I got there, it ended up being a very attractive woman, and she introduced herself, and it was so extreme and crazy. It was just so whack, and at first I thought she was a young girl, and then she's like, no, no, I'm 21, and it was just whack. And then she took me to her house, and she mind fucked me, and it was this weird, crazy experience, and she kept on shifting phases, and I kept on shifting phases. It was just crazy, and she's fairly attractive. I mean, a young, good-looking white girl, and it doesn't really matter what the race or anything, but it was crazy. It was weird, and I was absolutely mind fucked. So, we did fuck in a sense, and it was just it blew my mind of like the things I saw. It was just I saw these weird shapes, and it was kind of like looking through a kaleidoscope. You know those little things you see when you're a kid, and you twist it and you see all those weird shapes. Yeah, it was like looking through that. It was kind of like a psychedelic experience. But again, it is a fucking dream, right? So I should hope so. And I'm using this as kind of a dream journal, but there's a couple that just stand out. And right now, this morning, this dream was just it was so whack. So yesterday, and as a as an outlet, as a backstory to this, that kind of probably uh, I was at a stoplight yesterday and saw this attractive girl looking at me, and I caught her Myron, so to say, and sorry, and I waved to her. She winked at me and she was walking by and like she asked if I wanted to give her a ride, and I kindly declined because I had to go to I was late for class, and she was on her way. But needless to say, I was smitten at the time, and like she was very attractive. And honestly, if like I think it's just a matter of having an air of confidence when you like approach women or whatever. Like even around them, like they can sense. Women are pretty what's the word for it? Intuitive. Like they have a huge intuition, and it's just having the right air of confidence and the right mindset, and just you know, I think she was attracted to the fact that I was going to get shit done, and uh, that in itself was my own downfall, and that's okay, you know. But the funny thing is, I had a dream about her today, and you know, I was at a club or something, and and it was like, have you ever seen an Indian movie? It was one of those situations, like, and then like her boy was there, my girl was there. We were switching partners back and forth, and like it was just and she kept on coming back, and I kept on going back to her, and like you know, there's no hard feelings between the boys and the girls, and like, but then at one point somebody asked her why the hell you, and then and she described it, and it was just like when she described it, rather than hearing words, everybody saw this this Hindi movie song, and it was just like it was a mind fuck to me. It was just like anytime anybody spoke of somebody else, it was through a song and an image rather than words, and like it was just amazing, and uh, it's crazy. It's crazy how much you can uh, learn about something or someone or talk to someone just based on eye contact and physical gestures. It's just crazy to me. And yeah, so that's all I really want to share right now. Uh, Yesterday had a pretty intense session. Uh, I did some Romanian deadlifts with some really light weight in the belt, and they feel pretty good right now. And my hamstrings are on fire, so you know, getting back into the lower body training, taking it light. But perhaps maybe that's. I've also been doing a lot of croc rolls lately, and I find that if you trash yourself, like if you trash your body, like and have a good workout, not even well, a good workout does not have to entail that you completely fucking destroy your body, but I find that when you do, you have these you have these like comas, for the lack of a better word, and it feels so amazing. It's like dying and being reborn again, and it's it absolutely mind fucks you. I think, to me at least, it does. Anyways, I quite enjoy being mind fucked. It's kind of like it's it's like the greatest orgasm in the world. It's just amazing. If you've ever, I feel like I'm in one of. Have you ever seen Frank Yang? He's got some really fucking like abstract, fucked up videos, and you know, I really like his outros. It's like it's got this like heavy bass line, and it's like let's mind fuck. I don't know. It's crazy, and it's real intense.